I'm civil rights attorney Tommy Strelka, and I'm disabled. The Americans with Disabilities Act uses an expansive definition of the term disabled. In fact, the definition that the ADA uses of disabled is very different than the definition used by disability insurance companies and their policies, or U.S. government and the Social Security Administration regarding disability benefits. The ADA definition is just different. So what is the ADA definition of disabled? Glad you asked. Under the Americans with Disabilities Act, you are disabled if you have a physical or mental impairment that substantially limits a major life activity. Wait, what? Let's break it down. So to be disabled under the ADA, you have to be a person, gotcha, with a physical, gotcha, or mental, head games, gotcha, mental, impairment, okay, impairment, something that's, not working right or affecting you differently, impairment, that substantially limits, okay, that sounds like a big deal, substantially. A major life activity. So what is a major life activity? Think of an action word or verb that ends in ing. For instance, walking, talking, breathing, speaking, listening, standing, sitting. But there can be other major life activities that one might not immediately think of, such as focusing, concentrating, comprehending, and so forth. There is no exhaustive limit on a major life activity. So who is disabled? Well, under the ADA, some would argue we're all disabled. And this is key because what I believe is that most people are going about their workplace not knowing that they are disabled under the Americans with Disabilities Act. So why is knowing if you're disabled important? Well, if you're disabled under the ADA, you may be entitled to an accommodation! So what is an accommodation under the Americans with Disabilities Act? Well, to help explain, I've invited Dr. J.T. Parsnip here. Hello, Doc. Hey. Now, are you familiar with accommodations at the workplace?
Yeah, we enjoy modern society. Just because you get a little disc slippage around your C6 or something, paralyzed, it shouldn't be game over on stairs. ADA says they gotta build a ramp, you see. So then you're zipping up that ramp in your electric wheels with your catastrophic spinal injury, but you got that covered because you're going on up. Accommodation.
Thanks, Dr. P. Hey, have you ever considered requesting an accommodation for yourself at the workplace?
Myself? No, I'm the doctor. I'm not disabled. This guy.
I see. Is being a surgeon stressful?
Yeah, but I manage. Hey, where's my stethoscope? Hey, did you take my stethoscope?
Have you ever been diagnosed with anxiety or depression?
Yeah, so what, That's life.
Exactly. Now, when you're under stress and feeling anxiety at the workplace, do you have any difficulty doing your job?
Yeah, but not walking upstairs.
No, not walking upstairs, not walking. Concentrating.
Maybe.
Focusing.
Maybe.
Maybe. Listening. Maybe. Dr. Parsnip, you can do the accommodations dance because you are disabled under the Americans with Disabilities Act. Welcome to the club, brother.
No.
Yes. Talk to your doctor. Talk to your counselor. Then speak with human resources and see what options are available. You see, Dr. P, the ADA requires employers to engage in what is known as an interactive process. This requires your employer to work with you to find an accommodation that can work for everyone.
No.
Yes. Hey, Dr. P, how's work, man?
Yo, T, respect. Couldn't be better. Like you said, I went to my counselor and talked about my anxiety, and then we came up with some ideas. I then went to human resources and talked about those ideas, and we came up with some options to discuss for accommodations.
Oh, yeah?
I discovered that without accommodations, I may not be the nicest guy to work with. I make more money than the entire continent of Australia. So to address my anxiety triggers, we came up with 3 things. And human resources, they approved 2.
Right on. I bet you're more enjoyable to work with too.
What the talking about?
If you have any concerns or questions about whether you're disabled at the workplace under the Americans with Disabilities Act or any other state or federal disability law, contact a disability attorney in your area.